Hello, everybody. The Phantom Rose Link here, and welcome to the next project, Mega Man 1 to 3. Because of how short these games are, I have decided to just clump the first three games together. But let us begin.
Hey,
One of my
whoa, hold on, hold up. Yeah, listen to that banger.
yes, the first of many boss selects. Now, the first 6 Robot Masters, an iconic set. I
Also,
believe that
seeing as my introduction was skipped, hi!
Yes, the Canadian who joined me for the entirety of Pikmin is here. But I believe that there is no proper way to play Mega Man except with Cutman. And oh my god, this song is beyond classic to me. And yes, I am a major fan of the Mega Man series. I have bought every collection at least twice. This is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and Mega Man 1 is one of my personal favorite entries. Classic, iconic, and infamously difficult. Ooh, energy ball. Ah, damn it. I see collectibles in these games. But yes, Mega Man 1 is beyond classic. But let's talk about Cutman, the first of the Dr. Wily numbers, and one of my favorite... Oh, come on, we got the one-up. But yes.
We did.
This song is iconic. Cutman is one of the most iconic video game bosses to me. And, of course, there's nothing wrong with starting with the iconic one. And I'm not going for damageless or anything. I'm just trying to have fun playing through one of the games that I love the most. And it's not like Cutman stage is notoriously difficult.
It's Kung Fu Cutman!
Oh god, Nick's probably gonna make so many Ruby Spirits references. Oh god. Scissors!
What, Mega Man 1, it makes sense.
Fair enough, but the flea enemies here.
Or need I talk about how they made Electman a Mexican?
I don't even remember that about the Ruby Spear show.
I looked into it. I'm gonna have to double check, but I'm pretty sure he was Mexican.
Oh god, yeah, the Ruby Spears cartoon. For those who want to watch a first bit of video game television, watch Ruby Spears Mega Man, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, the dad from Johnny Test was Mega Man, so let that sit in your head rent-free.
Ladies and gentlemen, pardon me while I old yeller this Canadian. Oh, come on. Oh. You know, sometimes I'm smart, sometimes I'm stupid, sometimes I'm both. But yes, these enemies are the kind of infamous octopus batteries, or their official name in the English manual is Susie. But yes,
Susie, oh Susie, don't leave me!
ladies and gentlemen, if I get a DMC takedown, it's because of a Canadian singing poorly. Sung pop songs.
What? That's a song? I honestly had no idea.
I don't know, it sounded like one. You actually were going off a rhythm. Come on.
No. Unlike Taylor Swift, I at least have rhythm.
Let's not piss off Swifties. I sadly know a few. They are scary creatures.
I await your pitchforks.
Oh god. These things are annoying. Oh, thank god. Anyway, yeah, Cutman's level. The reason I'm starting with it is it's not the longest, not the shortest, and oh, yeah, here's a fun glitch you can do. Oh, sure. The little shield dudes. and meet one of the most annoying classic Mega Man enemies, the Big Eye, aka the thing that can drain most of your health in about 2 seconds. I think I accidentally off-screened him. But here we have a staple of the Mega Man series, the boss hallway. And we have Screws. Yes, literally an enemy just named Screw. I'm not too worried about damage in the boss hallway, which this is the only game you can take damage in the boss hallway, but let's fight the first of many Robot Masters. Now, Mega Man 1 is infamous for a glitch known as the pause glitch. It can be done with almost any weapon in the entire game, and god, Cutman. Cutman can be a bit crazy. And I am not ashamed to die to the first boss. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I am not perfect at games. You saw my Fire Red Let's Play and the Pikmin Let's Play. I'm not perfect. Never will I claim to be.
Sweet Jesus, the day you play Mega Man Zero is the day you get ripped one live on camera.
I'm using the freaking assist mode in that game.
I say try to go as vanilla as possible.
The assist mode is there to make the game more fun.
You can turn on the save points, how about that?
Well, that's kind of what I meant. That's save assist. Anyway, come on, and... oh, come on! Getting hit after the boss is defeated. But as you can see, I am playing the Legacy Collection version. Mika, shut up.
You just insulted your half of your fan base, you asshole.
Cool. But it is time for the second boss, as I'm going in Mega Man boss order.
And this choice wasn't shocking in the slightest.
I'd say it's...
You could say it's electrifying.
Yep, Mega Man powered up, joke ahoy. But yes, this... So Mega Man 1 does not actually specify it, but Mega Man takes the weapons from his fallen adversaries. And in this case, we have the Rolling Cutter, one of the best overall weapons in the game. A boomerang... pair of scissors. Also, this song is iconic. People also believe it takes from Journey. Always got to avoid the electrical hazards. And
Well,
these
it'll
enemies
spark
suck.
it'll spark Mega Man's curiosity. How about that?
Let's not talk about Mega Man's curiosity.
That was a joke they made in Legends, and it ended with him getting his shit rocked by Roll.
Ah yes, Mega Man's curiosity. I believe that's when Bullnet saw... Oh god, let's not talk about Legends yet. Also, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your best friend and mine, Yoku Blocks. Oh!
Actually, his name is Johan now. He told me last week.
I'm using the rewind feature when it comes to shit like this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not embarrassed to say that Yoku Blocks suck. And I'm going to hold off on using rewind in this playthrough. I'm treating this as if it's a casual run. But Mega Man 1 is janky when it comes to controls. So don't blame me if I end up deciding, yeah, there were some points where rewind is valid. Also, I'm totally not going to be using the infamous pause glitch. In fact, we're going to be seeing it first against Elecman.
And I just beat Apollo Justice.
Okay. Okay, sir, that's not important.
Wow!
That is a joke.
I achieve a feat such as beating 2008's Apollo Justice Ace Attorney released on the Nintendo DS, and you say it's not important?
For legal reasons, like Nick has stated before, everything we say is a joke.
Unless it's a Tuesday at karaoke.
Yes. Tuesday's karaoke night. Now, up here is an item that we are going to want to come back for. AKA, I'm probably going to cut away and grab it. That is the the Magnet Beam, a required item. There are two ways to get it, and one of them is easier than the other. But now we have these electrifying things with ladders, which are their most annoying placements. Try not to get shocked, though. Oh god, the awkward positioning here. But the music in this game is still classic Mega Man awesomeness. Seriously, listen to this game's soundtrack or any of the remixed versions. Even the Game Boy Electman sounds awesome.
Ew. Game Boy Mega Man.
But I plan on recording one of them at least.
And not the Game Boy Mega Man that you can jack into a computer. And yes, I mean jack in, not off, you dirty-minded creeps.
Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host just mentioned a thing men do for fun.
Hey, if I wasn't clear, they would have taken it the wrong way.
I believe people can... Well, then again, with guys, it's sometimes hard to tell.
It's also the Mega Man community. Half of us are that crazy.
Sadly. Okay. I'm just trying to
Or do I
be
need to
careful.
bring up the ZX Advent debacle?
I don't even want to know. But, ladies and gentlemen, this boss sucks! That attack! Can do that! Respectfully, I will not rewind over death unless it is Electman. Electman can eat dicks. Well, never mind. He's just telling me to. Electman's attack deals stupidly big numbers into the health bar.
He's telling you to choke on his electricity.
At least he's not telling me to choke on his oil.
Ow. It was worse than the joke that I made, and I made it clear that that wasn't the intention.
Nick, you're the one who likes to make those jokes in group chats. Don't blame me for getting the wrong message.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, as much as he puts the blame on me, he's as guilty of it as I am, and he knows it.
I'm not denying anything. First of all, I am equipping the rolling cutter first.
Also, fun fact, that whole Battle Network thing I brought up, that was from a parody that was posted on YouTube about 15 years ago.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Electman is extremely weak to the rolling cutter. Okay, thank God. But yeah, the Thunder Beam eats through your health bar like mad.
And you have to come back here. Again.
Yes. But, speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back as I re-enter Electman's stage. Give me just one moment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and my co-host Nick was curious. So these blocks can be broken one of two ways. And Nick, this is probably news to you. The Thunder Beam breaks them.
Anything is news to me, especially when it's a Friday.
Fair enough. But yes. Anyway, with that, I have to go fight Electman again. Be right back. Okay, now back with a new item. It is time for the next of the Robot Masters. Let's talk kicking ice. And sadly, Iceman has one of my least favorite songs in the OST. I'm not the biggest fan of
baby, ice, baby,
That would have been a better piece of OST, but of course, licensed music in video games is rare. Also, don't you just love water physics that aren't water physics? Also, why the hell are penguins trying to murder Mega Man? Did he secretly have a working relationship with Batman?
No, that's Mr. Freeze.
Oh, my scoreball! My scoreball got stuck in the cave. Also, I octopus batteries.
Oh, the Bat Cave?
No, not that. Also, ice physics. They suck. Mega Man 1's janky controls. Yeah. Also, I guess I can show off the Thunder Beam. It's busted. Use it. Now, time to try to remember how awkward these Yoku blocks are. Okay, these ones aren't terrible. I just have to remember to jump at certain spots. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Link is not a fan of Yoku block puzzles. But at least it's not this nightmare. This puzzle, I still struggle with sometimes. Okay, I believe I kind of see it. Okay, respectfully. Okay, now, here comes the part that I wanted to do this order for. Oh. And that's kind of stupidity. Meet the Magnet Beam, one of Mega Man 1's stupidestly most broken items. Don't want to do platforming? Cool! Just, oh crap! Hooray! I survived that! Yeah, the Magnet Beam is busted, ladies and gentlemen. But I accidentally just triggered what will be utilized later on. The infamous pause glitch. But... oh, Big Eye! I seriously do not like Big Eye. If he didn't do so much of your damn health, he wouldn't be that bad. But, time to battle the Man of the Ice. And his weakness is the Thunder Beam. Seriously, the Thunder Beam shreds Iceman. Okay, no, I failed that. I believe you. Damn it. Yeah, Iceman is a jerk. And I think that's the first time I will die after a boss has been defeated. But of course,
this is also a Mega Man 1, that always happens.
Yeah, Mega Man 1 is a jerk. Yeah, stupidly, Iceman has the same high damage as Electman for no reason. But it is time for our final stage of the day. What do you think would be weak to ice? Try... Yes. Fire.
Don't have a fire, man.
And welcome to one of the most underrated songs in the game. One that got remixed in one of my favorite Fireman themes ever, which is oddly enough from Network Transmission, one of my least favorite Mega Man games. I do not have positive things to say about Mega Man Network Transmission. Also, hi, Potaboos. No, they are not exactly the Potaboos from Mario that you're thinking of, but might as well be. Also, fire pillars. And Mega Man 1's jumping physics. They don't like to work half the time. These fire pillars suck. And you have fire lasers. Because that's exactly what you needed. Flaming lasers. God, the man who designed these levels. Some people are psychopaths. Also, for some fun little glitchy knowledge, this isn't a death pit. It's a fun little programming oversight where, because of the positioning of said fire, or of said ceiling on the screen, technically that's a spot where Mega Man can stand, despite other spots like that not working. Like, it's dumb, it's stupid, it's pure hell, and the fireballs are annoying. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to show off how more of the magnet beam can be used. You can just use it to skip platforming segments, and oh, killer bullets. These things explode. And I mean, full-on explode. One of the best ways to deal with them is, if you've defeated Electman, just use the Thunder Beam. It'll actually mean you can survive some stuff, and yeah, I made it into the boss part. But of course, boss hallways having enemies. This is not a common trait for the Mega Man series. But the Ice Slasher has its time to shine here. And I want to be able to pull off the pause glitch right. But yeah, the pause glitch means you can shred bosses to hell. But I think with 4 of the bosses down, next time on Mega Man Trilogy, we fight Bomb and Gutsman, and then see what's beyond. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, farewell, adieu, au revoir, and fare thee well.
Don't get your gears in a twist, we'll be back.